Good afternoon. Here we are again today at 208 Falling Waters, and I'm here with Nate with Raymer Concrete. Nate does all our flat work. He's a precision flat work guy, and today he's pouring pattern concrete.
Well, as you can see, the concrete's been placed.
Right.
The color is on. They're beginning to work the concrete now to get ready to stamp it. So it's very labor intensive, but they're getting to where they need to be to get it stamped.
So tell me, after it sets up, is there a release process that you put on later on after it cures? And so
yeah, you have to wait several days for the moisture content to be removed from the concrete.
Right.
Then you clean and you place your sealer, and that gives you your finished product. Of course, we'll be doing scoring the pattern in the next couple days.
Yeah, so that's pretty labor intensive. You got to strike all your lines, you got to lay everything out, and then you've got to cut it with precision.
Yeah, it takes a long time to lay everything out to get it exactly like the plan shows.
So this isn't just pouring flat work or concrete. This is pouring pattern concrete, which has many more steps over and above regular
Absolutely.
concrete.
There's several processes to stamp concrete. We've been doing it for a long time, so it's easy for us because that's what we do.
And so the concrete we're pouring is structural. There is rebar in it, but it's not like a foundation. And we're coloring it, we're stamping it. We'll come back, we'll put a release on it in a couple of weeks, get the color back right, then we score everything. And this is a very labor-intensive process, but the pattern concrete looks beautiful, and it's several more steps over regular concrete. So if we were just pouring flat work, regular concrete, grade concrete, or salt finish, that's an easier process. This is a more skilled labor process, and it's more time-consuming, and that's why pattern concrete costs so much more money. So when we pour pattern concrete, we pour it in stages because it's so labor intense. So if you want to do an analogy, you can think about like when you wash and wax your car. You're not going to wax your whole car and then come back and take the wax off the car. You're going to do sections and stages because of the setting up, the drying, and all the rest of that. Well, it's kind of the same philosophy when we're doing pattern concrete. We're going to do stages and sections because we can't let the concrete get away. We can't let it set up too much. We can't let it dry too much. We have to be working it as it's curing. And another process is we want to make sure we have the ideal temperature. In other words, over the summer we had temperatures that were in excess of 100 degrees. We could not pour any concrete in that because the concrete would crack. Ideal temperatures between 80 and 85 to pour the flat work. This morning we started pouring it with 79 degrees. This was a perfect time to pour flat work. So thank you for joining us again, and look forward to the next stage we have here at 208 Falling Waters. We look forward to talking to you again.